Hi everyone, it's John from What Up. Welcome back to another video and happy Wheel of Time Day, folks. Yes, it's 6 days till the premiere of Season 3 of the Wheel of Time on March 13th, and I, for one, can't wait. Now, we have another brand new clip coming from CBR today, and this clip features none other than Gawyn versus Galad in the Water Training Grounds. I've been waiting for this one. I can't wait to dive into it with you folks. So we'll showcase the clip, and then we'll dissect it a bit afterwards and talk about it, but I can't stop smiling. This is absolutely fantastic, folks. I am so pumped. So if you are excited about the third season of the Wheel of Time premiering March 13th, if you are just keeping up with the news, or you just love Wheel of Time in general, consider making us your home for Wheel of Time news. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and of course, tell 15 to 20 of your friends. We are less than 300 subscribers away from my 25,000 subscriber goal, and it looks like I'm doing a giveaway probably within the next few days, folks. I think we're going to reach that prior to Season 3. Thank you so very much for that. So, of course, we have to showcase the clip, but before we do, I'm going to put up a spoiler warning up to Book 5. We're going to talk about things up to and including Book 5 of the Wheel of Time after the clip's done. So if you don't like spoilers, watch the clip and then carry on. But after the clip, since we're talking about things, we're going to talk about the Wheel of Time books all the way from the Eye of the World to the Fires of Heaven. So if you haven't read the first 5 books of the Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan, be forewarned, there's spoilers abound after the clip. So let's dive into that clip right now.
Didn't think that you'd be in for this kind of thing, Nynaeve.
I think everyone is in for this kind of thing, man.
So, who are these tossers?
My brothers.
So, they're princes or something?
And they act like it. Entitled bastards. No offense, Elayne.
None taken. Coming from someone sleeping with an actual king.
Seen enough.
All right, folks, I don't know about you, but that was bloody amazing. I was really, really excited to see that earlier today when I saw it come up on CBR.com. And again, I've left a link to that article down below in the description box if you folks want to read the article that accompanies it. But I'm going to pick apart the video here anyway, so it's a moot point at this point because I got what I needed out of it. I saw Galad and Gawyn fighting. That's all I needed. Now, of course, those of you who've been around the channel for quite some time know that Gawyn is my absolute favorite character. There's my proof of it right there. And people ask why. I've done videos here in the channel before. In fact, I've done like 45-minute videos on why he's my favorite character. But the Cole's notes of it is this: he's written perfectly. He is one of the very few characters in the series that's not only real, but true to his circumstances. And he has super main character syndrome and nothing works out for him. Like he's about as real as it can get in the Wheel of Time. And he acts exactly like you would expect someone of his upbringing and his surroundings to act. And I love that about him. I'll have to do another, I guess, video after the season drops to kind of expand on that because a lot of people have been asking lately, so they probably haven't seen my original video. Anyway, so really cool clip. We're seeing a lot of stuff from the marketing department right now. We're seeing a lot of clips from the show. We're seeing a lot of different things floating around. This feels different, folks. This season 100% feels different, and it certainly is, I think, the start of some really great momentum. So if you're out there in social media, tag Sony TV Pictures, say tag Prime, but Sony is the one you want to tag right now. Let them know you want more Wheel of Time, regardless of what happens, and just flood them right now, folks. They're the ones we should be talking to about getting more Wheel of Time, and they are integral to the deals that are coming up to get seasons 4 and beyond. Now, that clip had a lot going on in it. So first off, we're in the water training grounds. We've seen them before in, I believe, season 1 with Nynaeve, when she was there with Taylor Napier, Maxim. But all of the novices, the accepted, and Aes Sedai watching Galad and Gawyn spar is reminiscent of a scene from what we have read in the Dragon Reborn. So the Dragon Reborn is where Matt is healed from the dagger, and he sort of wakes up all sickly, and he makes his way down to the water training grounds because he's bored. He's stuck in the tower, and he's not doing so well. And he gets to see them spar, and he makes some snide comments, and then he gets to fight them afterwards. Now, this scene obviously isn't that, but I think it's foreshadowing of it happening. Now, Rafe Judkins has said in multiple interviews that this scene will happen in a way that makes sense for the show. So I think we're going to see it this season, folks, and it's going to be an absolutely glorious scene to watch Matt Cawthon thump the two of them with a quarterstaff. It would be bloody amazing. But there's some foreshadowing in this clip that I want to kind of talk about, and there's a reason why I gave spoilers to Book 5. So Gawyn, of course, is wearing red pants in this particular clip, and that's mainly because he is the first Prince of the Sword, in my opinion. I think, anyway, it's a shout-out to his Andorran heritage, his role within the royal family, and what he has lived up to this point. Glad's wearing some white pants, and you wonder why. Well, that's because Galad throws his lot in with the white cloaks, and we learn that first in the Fires I Have in Book 5, The Wheel of Time. So that's why I gave Book 5 spoilers. So I think that is a little subtle hint. We have a Trakand, Gawyn, fighting up against who would be in the books a Dama Dread. So those of you who haven't read the books but have only watched the show and followed the news, they're labeling Galad as a Trakand for the show. I don't know 100% if they've walked that back or not. There was a lot of confusion with their press release and things that were going on, but he is Elayne and Gawyn's half-brother in the books, and he is of the mindset that he can do no wrong. So he does everything right on purpose, and he follows everything to the letter of the rule and law. So by doing that, he eventually throws his lot into the White Cloaks because he believes in the purpose of what they're doing, if maybe not the practice. And I won't go much further into his foray in the White Cloak camp, but he is very important to the story beyond Book 5 as a White Cloak, and he still acts much like you would expect Galad to act. So yeah, really cool scene with them fighting, and really neat to show their athleticism, really neat to show all of the accepted and novices and Aes Sedai just swooning over them, much like they did in the book series. I can't wait to see exactly how just unhinged the two of them are on screen. I hope it's just like the books, folks. Then we get to see Matt Cawthon just a little bit there too, which is, I don't think that Matt steps up some fights in there because of the way the scene is structured and end, but it might. But he kind of knocks over all the swords, and he's kind of awkward and whatnot. And he's asking who wants to see this, and Nynaeve, of course, is like, me? Like, who wouldn't want to see this? So I thought that was really neat of the kind of banter between the two of them. But what I really got a kick out of is Nynaeve making fun of these entitled princes fighting. And no offense, Elayne, of course, she says. And she's like, well, you're the one that's sleeping with the king. And that is sort of a running joke. Not that she's sleeping with the king, but that Nynaeve does not like royalty, does not like fine things, does not like riches, does not like any of that stuff at all. Stout, good, Two Rivers woolens are all she needs. That to stick to some people with. And she constantly in the book series shows that she yearns for more and loves more. And I like seeing that little bit there because that was like basically an in-your-face moment of that. It's like, yeah, like you're making fun of these royals, but you're with the royals, so suck on that. It was good of Nynaeve and Elayne. I like that little banter back and forth between the two of them. But super neat scene, and I'm not sure where this fits into the actual series. Like I don't know which part of which episode it's in. We know it's after the cold open where the Black Aja flee the tower. So we've already seen clips of Moiraine and company. So Moiraine, Loyal, Bane, Chiad, Avienda, Rand, Perrin, Matt, Elayne. I'm probably forgetting a few. But basically everyone central to the Fallen storyline in Season 2 in Tar Valon, in an inn where Moiraine was talking to them. We've also seen another clip of Moiraine and Rand, what appeared to be that same room in that inn in Tar Valon, where Rand was saying that he was not going to Tyr and take Kalandor. So we know that for a good portion, at least, of the first bit of the season, they're probably going to be in Tar-Valon. I don't think this is a coming back thing. I think this is where they're going to start out, because we have the cold open with Nynaeve there. So I think this just expands upon that. So I don't think what they're showing us publicly, at least, goes very deep into the series, which kind of makes me happy. There's going to be a lot of surprises out there for folks, and I can't wait to see what they are personally. But I'm living for every moment of this. So let me know in the comments down below what you folks thought of the clip. I know not everybody reads CBR or sees that stuff, so I figured I'd feature it here in a video. I had another video already done today, an explained video about orders. I was about to release that when this came out. That's put on hold. I'll probably release that tomorrow morning, maybe, is my guess, because I wanted to get this clip out here to you folks, because not everybody follows the news as closely as some other people do. So yeah, enjoy that clip. I hope you like it, and we're less than a week away, folks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sticking with us here at the very end. Here's to many more.